Alright, so I went and bought a little dog treadmill, motor one, like a regular treadmill that's meant for dogs. This is meant for smaller dogs. I'm gonna go ahead and test little Venus out on it and see how she does. I don't know if she's gonna run on it, but let's try it out. I'm gonna try out with no leash at first, and then I'll slowly transition to leash if I have to. But let's go ahead and try it without leash for now and see if she likes it. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, Venus. Good girl. Oh, too fast. Venus. Good girl. Come on, Venus. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, no, she likes to take it at her own pace. This is it is a continuous pace for her. Let's try it at a higher speed and let's see how she does. So let's go up to 4 miles per hour. She's actually doing pretty good. Now I have to help hold her collar just to get her to stay in one spot, because if she goes at her own pace, then she's gonna either slow down too much where she falls off, or she's gonna go too fast and she's gonna jump out of it. And so if I do want her to do this off leash later on, or eventually transition to off leash later on, then I will have to get her used to the treadmill. And so the consistency of using it will get her to follow the certain pace, and just like how we adjust to a treadmill ourselves, we will have to run at that speed that's given to us. And so for her, if she's to eventually stay and be able to run on the treadmill, then she will have to be able to stay at that pace and know how to either not jump off or fall off at the end of it. At the moment, she's actually going really good. Go ahead and lower it down for her to 3 miles per hour. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, no, she's actually doing pretty good. Ooh, ooh. I got you. Come on, Venus. Good girl, Venus. Good girl. Yeah, my girl. Can't get the controller. Oh, no, she went a little bit too fast on that. Now, this treadmill will be meant for smaller dogs like her size. She's actually only 13 pounds, and so she is on the actually small side. Good girl, Venus. Good girl. She's actually doing great right now. Good girl, Venus. She's doing awesome, actually. Good girl. My garage floor, it is a little bit off of level. Let me grab a piece of wood to put on it. Oh, you're right there. Some old socks in my Venus. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. That's my girl. Oh, there she goes. She jumped off of it, which is fine. Good girl. Yeah, no. Oh, it's about to storm too. So far, the first attempt here, it's working fine. Getting her back on the treadmill, she hasn't had the the desire for it yet. She doesn't understand it yet completely. She's actually understanding the pace of it, and she's actually going with it right now, which is awesome, right, girl? You're doing great. But eventually she will have to learn to have the, or she will eventually understand it, and she will have the desire for it. But as right now, yeah, no, she's doing great. Alright, let's see if I can get you to jump off. Venus. Venus. Come on, Venus. Come on, Venus. Come on, Venus. Good girl. That's my girl. There's my girl. Good girl. Oh my girl. Good girl. Good girl. I think it depends on the approach. It will depend on the dog and what kind of approach they would like. But for her, she will want me to be right above it in some way to get on. She's not afraid of it. She's not avoiding it. She's actually just focusing on me, and that's what the dog. Basically, that's what you want from the dog. To, especially when they're trying something new, you want to be able to do it with them and interact with them. You have to be able to lead them into that kind of activity or that motion. No, for sure. Eventually she'll get used to it the more I do it. Do I like it? I actually do like it a lot. Oh, I got a whole bunch of mosquitoes right now. What was I saying? Being at a consistent speed, it will be more beneficial for them, but then they have to have the option of either jumping off or getting off whenever they want to as well. And if you're not there to check in your dog and see if they're able to keep up that pace and adjust that pace for them, then it is the wrong tool for you. And so, to me, I think if I'm working with them 100% of the time and 100% focused on them and watching how they're breathing and their motion, if they are to slow down, I have to be able to readjust the speed and readjust that treadmill for them, and for them to actually continue working on it. And so honestly, for me, I like it a lot. I would like to see a bigger version of it. So far, this is a smaller version of it, and I'm already liking it. Me, I think I'll give this a 4 out of 5 stars. It's just the beginning of it. Yeah, I haven't really got into full sessions with it yet, so I don't know the whole gist of it yet. But eventually, when I do, I'll rate it. I'll give it a better rating. But then, as far as for introduction wise, and the dog getting, of course, Venus is a great candidate. She's a great sport, and she's doing great. But at the same time, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And if used properly, it'll be amazing too. Other than that, Venus is doing great. She's adjusting to it perfectly. She is the type of dog that likes to go at a really slower pace, and she likes to go at her own pace, which is, this is her perfect pace for her. She's doing awesome too. Yeah. Don't mind my Ash's knees, but yeah. Good girl, Venus. You're doing great. Yeah, perfect for you. Alright, so let's do a little bit of training on jumping off. And I believe she could either jump off from the back or from the front. I guess I just don't want her to start jumping off at the front, so I'll start with her jumping off from the back. And so it'll just be slowing down. I won't adjust the speed on this or slowing it down. I will just go ahead and teach her that she can jump off whenever she wants. And so she almost went. And so let's slow down a little bit. Turn back around. Good girl, Venus. That's my girl. Good girl. That's my girl. Awesome. Now, that's a little introduction to our new treadmill tool here, our Delta one. Here's my little model. She did great. Right, Venus? Good girl, Venus. Good girl, Venus. Yeah, she did awesome. But yeah, no, I love it. 4 out of 5 for sure.